Good morning, middle school.
Buenos dias, estudiantes. Bonjour, estudiantes. Today is an E-Day. Please stand and recite the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Today for lunch is chicken fajita, brown rice, green beans, assorted fruit, and/or juice.
There are no under meals today. All boys interested in summer basketball opportunities. There will be a meeting in the middle school gym Wednesday after school with Coach Young. Bus passes will be available.
There will be a reflection meeting in Mrs. Carter's room during lunch on Tuesday, today, and Thursday this week.
Darien Lake is only 9 school days away. Please have your $10 to Mrs. Pagano as soon as possible. Also, if you do not plan on going, please let Mrs. Pagano know this as well.
Band students need to report to the band room on Wednesday at 10:25 to play for the retirees. We have 3 special announcements.
Morning, everybody. So I was in my office yesterday, and Kenny came up to me and said, "Hey, Mr. D, is there any chance we could talk a little bit about which kids are participated and which ones are choosing to move on to the state tournament for the trap team?" That's TRAP, like Paul or Peter or Pickles. Trap, right, Kenny?
Yep.
Okay. So why don't you tell everybody who's heading off to the states? First of all, we had 30 kids on the team overall, but 16 are heading on to the states. Here's the next group that's moving along to the states.
Isabel Burke, Owen Cirillo, Connor Farron, Jordan Fries, Stefan Guin, Joe Khan, Tara Kelly, Austin Miller, Ruthie Moore, Ian Nichols, Wyatt Raponi, Kenny Smith, Nicholas Teachout, Kylie Waters, Ben Wiedemann, and Marissa Wilson. Also, for me and the trap team, we wanted to give you this.
Oh, man. Thank you very much. This is awesome. Thanks a lot. It's been a pretty good year. What do you think has been your favorite part, Kenny?
Probably the beginning.
What does that mean? Explain it to these guys because some of the people out there are thinking about joining next year. So you just want to give them a good idea what's happening.
So trap team is a fun sport where there's these things called clay pigeons. They launch out of this box, and there's 5 stations. Once you shoot 5 clay pigeons, or shoot 5 times on each spot, you move to the next one. So if I was number 1, I'd move to number 2, then number 3. You have 25 shots.
So the best part for you, because you really this year you moved along pretty well from the first time you shot to the end. Do you remember what you shot the first time out?
4 out of 25.
4 out of 25. And what did you shoot the last time you and I shot together?
22 out of 25.
Okay. So it's a lot of physical muscle memory stuff, but there's also a lot of mental part of the game. It's probably the most part of the game is the mental part, just being prepared. And how about the gun safety stuff? What did you have to do there?
So there's this thing called USA. U is unloaded, S is safety, and A is action open. The action is like what you put the shell in.
So you have to follow USA every time you move.
Yep.
Yeah. So they've been really good at that. And we've got a lot of great coaches. Mr. O'Keefe's a coach. Mr. Potts, if you guys know Mrs. Potts, her husband, Mr. Potts, is a coach. And then there's several coaches from the club. But it's been a great time. You've been a great person to have on the team. I appreciate your safety and also your willingness to learn. And this is the coolest thing. Did you see that? It's kind of cool. And this is something I'll treasure. But we get to move on to the state tournament. That's in June, on June 30th. It's a Sunday. There's 16 kids going. In the state of New York, we'll have about 1,100 to 1,200 shooters that will show up that day. And it'll be pretty crazy, but it'll be a good time. It's really not even about the shooting. It's really about all the people at the very end of the season. Who do we have? We had Dansville, we had Avon, and us, right?
Yep.
They came together. We had a bunch of hot dogs and hamburgers and a bunch of kids from different schools and their families got to sit down, and it was a pretty good day, wasn't it?
Yep.
So, all right. Thank you very much. Good luck to those kids who are shooting in the States. And if you have any questions about the trap team, Kenny would be a great guy for you to talk to. Okay? Thanks, everybody. This is awesome.
Thank you to everybody who donated. Friday is the ending for donations. Monday we'll be doing the drawing.
If you donated or know who donated these two big bags, please let us know. We would like to thank you in person.
Today's quote is,
At the end of the game, pawns and kings go back into the same box. Italian proverb.
have a TikTok Tuesday, middle school.